Excuse me, it's all about brum, 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 relatively vibes and come. It's how we do the job and how it gets done. Brum, 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 brum.
Yo, 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 back once again with So You Got Bars. As always, like, share, subscribe, and that all important Teespring's link for the merch is down below. Go and check it out, even if you don't go and purchase some, should I say, because you might like what you see. This is a risky one for me, believe, but I just want everyone to know from the get-go, I'm not promoting racism of any kind, whether it be white racists or black racism, because both do exist. It's not acceptable in any way, shape or form. What I am sticking up for here is hip-hop in general. Now, hip-hop was formed in around 1970s in New York, Bronx. And for me, I've written a little statement down as well, so I'm going to read it. But for me, hip-hop is so much more now, more than ever anyway. It is like the centre of a mega music empire. It influences artists from all cultures. It's very prevalent in the fashion industry, and it crosses social barriers and cuts across racial lines. There's no discrimination, you know what I mean? One of the biggest rappers of all time is a white guy. He's had multiple collaborations with black artists. There are big, huge black artists, and everyone, for the most part, seems to get on. White people are very careful in using words that they shouldn't use, and goes the same for black artists. They respect each other. But I wanted to react to this because I have listened to it multiple times and I've broke it down the best I can. I've written every lyric down. This, for me, is just brought a racist element in to the music scene, hip hop, that isn't needed. You know what I mean? It was one place that you could come to and not have to deal with racism. Now, don't get me wrong, I'm not saying put the blinkers on, turn a blind eye to it. It does exist. It needs to be resolved. There's no way it should exist in 2019. We're all people. We're all humans. There's only one race, the human race. But that's my little rant. Let's get on with it. I have done my research on this. I've gone and watched all the videos relevant to it, and let's just get on with it. For all of you that don't know, Screw, quite a bit back, I believe it was over a month or so now, got asked to do a reaction to Upchurch. He didn't like it. He didn't feel it that good and that. And then Upchurch uploaded a 34-minute video, and he was very sound in it. He was calling Screw bro and everything, just saying he was offering a bit of education. There was no racist comments whatsoever. And just broke his own track down, saying, look, these are some of the bars you missed. I think Screw did a response to that. That's one video that I didn't watch. And then recently on Twitter, there has been a lot of fucking things where it's saying Screw is a bit of a racist. And I'm not going to say he is or he isn't. The comment that most people are going on about is one that he put up on there saying, and I've got it on screen now, it just says, I'm just going to say black rappers on YouTube are widely underrepresented and do not get the same looks as others. If you hate me for saying it, I hate you for not wanting to hear it. So he's just saying black people or black artists aren't represented the way white or other culturally rappers are. So that's why people are saying he's racist. I don't agree with what Upchurch says on the beginning of this track, where he says, oh yeah, Screw says don't have white people on, because that's what he said, what I just read about black rappers being underrepresented. Not once there did he say he doesn't welcome white people to his channel. So without further ado, let's get into it, because I've done 5 minutes of gassing now and we haven't even got onto the reaction. But I just wanted to clear it all up before anybody twists my words and say I'm sticking up for one race or the other. This is an unbiased reaction. Let's get into it. Where's that fucking turn it up? Yep, there we go.
We stir the pot because I heard Scru Face eats ass.
Who's that? Who's that? Who's that? Who's that? Who's that?
Yeah,
It's cool. We had him on the show a couple weeks ago, and he talked about a
No, be dead ass serious. Who is that?
Because you seem like a cool motherfucker. Motherfucker, I'll get in my Lamborghini and I'll drive to your house and we'll do a goddamn...
That bit there is from the lyrical breakdown he did do. So at the time of the recording of that interview, he knew who Screw was. That's why Screw put it up in the video. But he's saying, who is he? Who is he? He knew who he was at that point.
reaction video right now.
Yeah, he was saying something about one of your songs he didn't like.
He's fucking irrelevant. I ain't worried about him.
He did go on in that interview to say, oh, is he that reaction guy that said he didn't want white people around or whatnot on his channel? And as I said before, that isn't what Screw said. It's a misrepresentation. He just said about the black artists not being represented properly in the industry. That's what he said. Nothing about white people or any racism whatsoever. Let's get into the rest of it.
Yeah. Say my name and I appear like Candyman.
Say my name 3 times like Candyman and a bowl on your ass like an avalanche. Is that little Tupac reference there? Remember that? Say my name like Candyman and I will appear. So one thing people have found out now, if you say Screw's name, he's going to come back at you, dog.
Candyman. Bitch. It's way bigger than me versus you, Pepe. It's a right or wrong thing. So let's talk.
The hit Brainiac.
Let me slow it down so they can hear me fast, you dig? Just take them to church. Said a prayer, then I created this verse. Statements I'm...
Slow it down so they can hear me fast, you dig? That seems to be something that he says in quite a lot of his raps. You know what I mean? And then his first line, let's take him to church. Said a prayer, then I created this verse.
I'm finna be making to erase it from earth. The haters get murked, the ice, well I'm breaking it first. Ain't no janitor joke today, I'm trying to make him a hearse. This hip.
No matter how much he tries, he cannot leave Dax out of it. Even though he said there'd be no janitor jokes, he still had to bring it in there, didn't he? He says the haters get murked. The ice, well I'm breaking it first. Ain't no janitor jokes today. I'm gonna try and make it a hearse.
Earth, the haters get murked, the ice, well I'm breaking it first. Ain't no janitor joke today, I'm trying to make him a hearse. This hip-hop culture you robbing like you taking a purse. Said
This hip-hop culture robbing like you're taking a purse. Now, I don't know how to take that one, because he could either be referencing the Nas X country kind of vibe thing going on, where that Nas X did that track, it got put in the country charts, then taken down, So it was like someone from the hip-hop culture went into the country and then they felt as if it was being robbed, so they took it down, whatnot. Or is he referencing the fact that he's a white artist? Meaning that you're a white guy, you shouldn't be here, you're robbing the culture. I'm not saying it is, I'm just saying it could be misconstrued or taken like that. And if that's the case, Crip, Chris Webby, Eminem, Upchurch, Ritz, R.A. Rugged Man, there are a lot of white artists in the culture that do make it what it is today, like. So, not robbing it, adding to it, if that is the standpoint there.
Get murked, the ice, well I'm breaking it first. Ain't no janitor joke today, I'm trying to make him a hearse. This hip-hop culture you robbing like you taking a purse. Said I don't work with white people, like that statement won't work. But I ain't never seen you put a black male on a verse. With this dirt, you can get black men with this verse.
Said I don't work with white people, like that statement won't work. As I said, he hasn't said that he won't work with white people. It's quite evident that he has. But I never see you put a black man up there on a verse. I don't know if Screw has, but I'm yet to see you put a black man up there on a verse with you either. To be honest, you've had Crypt, Quadeca, fucking Vinny, or Vinjay, should I say. A lot of white artists that are up and rising at the moment that you featured on. I have heard a few audios that may have been with black artists, but not one that's been so publicly exposed that you've been up there on a video with a black artist. I don't know if you have. Apologies if you have, but I'm just calling it as I see it. As I say, I'm not biased in any way.
Taking a purse, said I don't work with white people, like that statement won't work. But I ain't never seen you put a black male on a verse. With this dirt, you can get black men with this verse. Because the shit you rap is whack, you pussy. You lacking pussy, said you were trash and you spaz, you pussy. Stop acting pussy, we action packed and we strap you pussy. Kidnap this pussy since this punk.
Wait there. Let me turn the page. As I say, I've written the lyrics down so I can reference back to them.
You spaz, you pussy. Stop acting pussy. We action packed and we strap you pussy. Kidnap this pussy since this punk loves Trump. If he runs, grab his pussy. Damn.
That I do like it. He said, what did he say? Because the shit you rap is whack, you pussy. You lacking pussy. Say you were trash and you spaz, you pussy. Stop acting pussy. In reference to when Screw did the reaction, said he was whack and he didn't like it. But as I said, the response from Upchurch weren't in no way a diss to Screw. He was simply saying, look, here's a few of the bars that you may have missed, being from a different background to me. And he broke them down. That was it. He says, we action packed and we'll stab you pussy. Kidnap this pussy. Since this punk loves Trump, if he runs, then grab his pussy. A reference to that woman that come out and said Trump grabbed her pussy. Tennessee, I think Upchurch is from. Is that a place that loves Trump? I don't know if Upchurch has publicly come out and said he supports Trump. I don't know. Is that just a statement because, as I say, a race war has kind of been brought up now. So is that involving Trump, who a lot of black people say is racist?
Shit you rap is whack, you pussy. You lacking pussy, said you were trash and you spaz, you pussy. Stop acting pussy, we action packed and we strap you pussy. Kidnap this pussy since this punk loves Trump. If he runs, grab his pussy. Damn, black skin, black hoodie. Now I'm in his habitat, rat-a-tat. Now his red top is matching his MAGA hat.
Black skin, black hoodie. What do you say? Black skin, black hoodie, now I'm in his habitat. Rat-tat-tat, now his red top is matching his maggot hat, in reference to the Make America Great Again hat in it.
After that, I'ma make a speech and take a stand like this for each and every man who's ever beaten by the Klan. No Martin, I ain't preaching, I'm just teaching when I can. I'm Malcolm, cause if I'm reaching, bitch, I'm reaching for the can.
See, this bit, when I researched it, and I'm not saying this is what he meant, this might just be a coincidence, but I believe the lyrics kind of went, I'm no Martin, in reference to Martin Luther King. I ain't preaching, I'm just teaching when I can. I'm Malcolm, cause if I'm reaching, bitch, I'm reaching for the can. Now, he says that he ain't Martin, and he ain't preaching, he's just teaching. So what I did is simply googled Malcolm X, and it said between the years of 1952 and 1964, Malcolm X promoted the nation's teaching. Now we all know we've got the S&J Nation promoting the nation's teachings. I'm just teaching when I can. And some of their teachings went that black people are the origin of people on earth. I'm totally for that. You know what I mean? Who knows? Could very well have been. But the ones that kind of made me go woof were white people are devils, black people are superior to white people, and the demise of white race is imminent. They're some of Malcolm X's teachings. Now, I'm not taking away from the man's legacy, I'm just saying that's what is there, and it can be researched on Wikipedia. And with the reference to nation, teaching, is that kind of a little racist jab. Now, again, I'm not saying it is, I'm just saying this is what can be taken from it. Like,
This man tried to tell me racism is a myth. You know what privilege is? Thinking racism don't exist.
now, I haven't seen all of Upchurch's videos, but in that reaction thing, he just said about the black and white thing, he says, why are you bringing it up, homie? So last year, let's move past it. That's what he said. He didn't say racism was a myth. Let's clear that up now. I'm not saying he hasn't, I'm just saying in that particular video, he never said that, like.
This man tried to tell me racism is a myth. You know what privilege is? Thinking racism don't exist. Trick, that's like me saying your gap don't exist. So like half of your fans ain't wishing that blacks don't exist. These are
That's like me saying your gap don't exist. That gap exists, bro. That gap in those teeth's big. That's like saying half of your fans wishing blacks don't exist. Now, I haven't seen anything from his fans. I can't comment on that. I'm only assuming that Screw is looking at where he's from, Tennessee, which is from the deep south, and it is said that Tennessee is a bit of a racist state, so his fan base may be predominantly from there. So is he saying that that's the case? Your fans are predominantly from Tennessee, so they wish blacks? Who knows? Who knows? I'm just saying it, calling it as I see it. And I apologise how long this video is, but this shit needs clearing up, like.
fans ain't wishing that blacks don't exist. These are facts, little bitch. Little grip, but I'm shooting back. Doctor put his ass on white sheets, he probably used to that.
Little grip, but I'm shooting back. Doctors put his ass in white sheets, but he's probably used to that. Implying Ku Klux white sheets, KKK. Saying he's part of the Klan. Now, as I say, I've never seen, I can't comment if he has, but I haven't seen any racist comments from Upchurch. So this, for me, is a bit of a reach. Trying to bring something into it that shouldn't be relevant, like.
Little grip, but I'm shooting back. Doctor put his ass on white sheets, he probably used to that. If we don't like your raps, you cannot force that shit. See, Upchurch and Christchurch probably support that kid. Made a man, now I'm a...
If we don't like your raps, you cannot force that shit. Facts. You see, Upchurch and Christchurch probably support that kid. Christchurch is in New Zealand, where a bunch of Australians, I believe, went and shot up a predominantly ethnic immigration kind of church, and a lot of people lost their life. So that's a reference again to a racist loss of life, a shooting out in New Zealand, in Upchurch, or in Christchurch, should I say.
Irrelevant, got his bitch on. Irrelevant, but I'm the one in interviews you shit on. Irrelevant, but my opinion is the one you stick on. Irrelevant, but making vids about me long as sitcoms. He said
that fact, saying he's irrelevant, but he made a 34-minute video breaking the lyrics down. Saying he's irrelevant, but he still remembered that he was the guy that didn't like his track. So, screw there, you gotta call it. Bang on the money, like. Saying he's irrelevant, but you still remember who he is. Still did a 34-minute video about him, whatnot.
I cannot be racist, that's just some whack shit. My producers are black men, my girlfriend is Latin. And he almost had me too until I asked this. Wait, didn't Donna Sterling have a black chick? Bitch, you...
Donald Sterling had a mixed race chick. Yeah, black, but mixed race she was. And he is known for a racist outburst and the NBA kind of thing, like. He made comments to his girlfriend, I believe, saying, why are you promoting that you go around with black people and putting it up on Instagram? I don't need that kind of thing coming to my fucking things. So yeah, another racist thing. Yeah, he had a black chick. Oh, I can't be racist. And I did see a video of Upchurch with one black guy. He's saying, I'm not racist, I got a black friend. So there's the reference there, like, to... what is it? Donald Sterling. Turn the page. Apologies for how long this is, people.
Are black men, my girlfriend is Latin. And he almost had me too until I asked this. Wait, didn't Donna Sterling have a black chick? Bitch, you ain't woke because the person that you smashing, he like, I ain't racist, I got one fucking black.
I got one fucking black friend. Yeah, there is a video up there of Upchurch with one black guy in the background.
And he calls his fans the skins, that kinda haunts me. Cause there's another group that's called the skins, but that's beyond me. America.
This is another thing. Upchurch calls his fans the skins. And there is a group out there called the Skins. And I believe it's made up of 2 black females. I don't know whether they're Indian in origin. They kind of look Indian anyway. And a black guy, I think. I'm not too sure. He says there's another group called the Skins, but that's beyond me. I did research to see if there was a track called Beyond Me by the Skins. And there isn't. But when you do type in the Skins Beyond Me, there is an Australian sportswear company, the Skins, that provoke conversation in sport, where a lot of African American athletes talk about their natural prowess. saying that they're stronger, they're superior athletes, and they're physically fitter. Their ancestors were born warriors, a natural instinct. It's like a killer mentality. So, could that be? I'm not saying it is, I'm just saying when you search this thing, it can be brought back to this. Is that another way of Screw saying, look, the black male's more naturally athletic, more stamina, better than you, Upchurch, bringing a racial context into it again?
In History X, he tried to harm me, but this time the white boy's teeth is on the concrete.
One of the most haunting scenes you will see in movie history, where that white guy puts the black guy's head on that curb and stamps his jaw on the edge of that curb, and he's just reversed the situation, and again bringing a divide, bringing that black-white divide, the racist element, into a culture that doesn't need it, that's got a lot of followers, that now may look at this and take it elsewhere in life. Oh yeah, Screw said, be racist to the white guy. You know what I mean? It's not needed. Leave it out of the industry. As I say, we're a human race. There's one race. Love each other, man. Stop bringing this divide and race wars into everything, man.
Long heat, you in the game, but I wish you wasn't. Click the button, kid is front and kiss the barrel like you kiss your cousin. And I don't even blame you, bitch, you just a dopey kid.
Kiss the barrel like you kiss your cousin. We know all them hillbillies are cousin kisses out there, or so it's looked at from movie and all the rumours, like, so that's a reference there.
Please tell Trayvon's mom racism don't exist.
And then that final line there where he says, please tell Trayvon's mom that racism does not exist. Trayvon Benjamin Martin, born in 95, lost his life in 2012. He was a 17-year-old African American that went out with his dad, I believe, to his father's fiance's house, and there was a little bit of a disagreement with an officer called, what's he called, Zimmerman, Martin Zimmerman, I think, and Trayvon ended losing his life getting shot. That's that reference. It seems as if it was an unprovoked attack, like. So there was a lot of marches on it, and the call of racism was brought up. We do know it happens in America. As I say, racism in this era, this time, is not welcomed anywhere and shouldn't be. So let's get on with it, because I've chatted on for 28 minutes now.
You phony bitch. You really not the MC you claim to be. But we all already know that. Go ahead and tuck your tail. Go make your bluegrass, nigga. I'ma just smoke that. And you ugly, nigga. You ugly as hell. You stinky from Hey Arnold looking. Dale Gribble in the face. Boom Howard in the mouth looking.
Hey Arnold, King of the Hill. References to characters on there. Saying he's an ugly looking motherfucker, but I don't really feel he'll give two fucks about that, because he says he's an ugly fucker himself, so.
Boy, if you don't get yo, I'm so insecure. A dude with 76 subscribers didn't like my song, so I had to make a whole video about him. Face that. Look at it. I know Dak somewhere listening to this like, boy, Upchurch, you messed up, bruh. You messed up.
Let's leave it there. Still couldn't leave Dax out of it, could he? had to say something about him. But there it is. I don't think Screw is going to get what he wants on this, and he'll probably see it as a victory. But if Upchurch is going to be the bigger man about it, then don't reply like. And that, I believe, would probably be the best form of a response. So this, as I say, stupid race war doesn't go any further. Like, be a bigger man. And as I say, I'm not saying Screw is racist. Far from it. I like the dude. I like Upchurch. I'm just saying this has kind of brought a race war vibe into something that shouldn't really have been brought into it. Like, it needs to stay out of the culture. It needs to stay out of society in general. So let's stop bringing light to it and promote a healthy living and love each other. That's what I'm saying. Anyway, there's my breakdown of it anyway. Sorry it's half an hour long. I hope you stick with it. Some people may like this, some people may not. I may get a big backlash. But who cares? I am who I am, and I'll say it as it is. 100%, like I say. Peace out. See you in the next one. Thanks for watching the video. Stay safe.